It's not about the past, it's all about the present. Do you find yourself stuck in the past? Do you find yourself not being able to move past something? Well, me too. Let's talk about it. So, a past event that has happened to you that you are not proud of. You got a D on a test. You should have been looking straight and you got into a car accident. Things that happen because they're accidents or they're things that happen in life, but they don't have to hold us down and hold us there all the time. You could have a fight with your girlfriend, with your friend girl, with your people that you consider, that you trusted, and you feel like they didn't have your best interests in mind or at heart. And now you're like, I'm mad at them. Well, I'm gonna say maybe you have found out that those people aren't good for you, but you cannot hold a grudge. You gotta let it go. Vengeance is not ours, it is God's. So you find peace within yourself to forgive yourself for doing whatever you may have done, or the people, or the incident, or the fact that you got yourself stuck in a situation and you knew that you shouldn't have been there, but you were there. It's okay. It's all right. You got to forgive yourself, because we do not want a negative past to shape our future, because our future is born of, well, it can be born of anything that we think of. So we just need to make sure that we're having the right thoughts in order to create a right future. You definitely want to learn from the past, particularly if it was a negative past. Just let it be information, more data with which that you can use to make better decisions for your future. So you could say, that happened, and now you're going to look to the future or to your present to find some passion and some meaning in the things that you need to or want to do with your life. All of these things are super important in terms of moving on from a terrible past traumatic decision, event, or mistake. These things happen. It's okay. We are human. There's no perfection anywhere, except in our hearts, right? And sometimes our actions don't necessarily match our words for whatever reason. These things do happen. But when they do happen and you recognize it, that's a good thing. I recognize when I do it, it's a good thing. But we got to just keep pushing and create a future that we want. Another thing that you could do is focus on the positive aspects of life. You want to be sound and secure in the present, and be thankful and grateful that the present is here and happening right now. You can change the way that you feel about something. The one thing that we have in our control is how we react to situations. So let's say you had a bad reaction, like an allergic reaction. Could have been a violent reaction to a situation. Oops, went too far. Didn't mean to go that far. Sorry, y'all, I blew up. I was drinking. Something like that. Those things. You remember that party. You remember that party, Jack, when I went off. But no, you got to go ahead, get grounded in your present, and make some better decisions for your future. You can shape your future with your passion for what you want to do. You might say, I like playing video games, and that's all I like to do. All right. I think that there's some very, very rich gamers, I think. Oh, does it matter that your passion brings you money? I mean, I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't, except for if your passion is something that you're in and you're living in your mom's basement at 35, not that that's necessarily a problem, but hopefully your passion has a plan to get out of mom's basement. When you're looking for your passion, you could scour the internet. You could find something, someone that you're like, oh wow, they're doing it right. I see what they're getting into. And when you see what they're doing, you could maybe investigate some more. maybe you could find a new passion. Maybe you could find something that's going to be more productive, more positive for Earth. Because isn't that what we do in our conversations, in the way that we treat each other? It's about living in the now and building a brighter, better future. Certainly for me, my passion is to make sure that I have left Earth a better place than when I found it, the way I found it, if that's at all possible. If I could help one person with the word, two people with the word, that would be amazing to me, and I will have definitely had some purpose on Earth. But find your purpose, find your passion. One other little thing about getting stuck in the past, right? It's kind of like when you're driving. You can look in the rear view mirror, or you can actually turn all the way around, but you're not looking forward. You could hurt yourself. You could bump into something, someone, another car, because you are not driving with your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on your future and live in your present like your future has to happen based on the things that you do in your now. Take time to find something, someone that you can learn from. You know what? Find someone that you could teach something to, someone that's willing to listen to you. And that will help you learn. As you teach, you're going to become better. If you play guitar, if you play bass, you play drums, and you get a student, you become a better guitar player, bass player, drummer just by teaching the lessons. If you're a writer, teach someone how to write. Show them what you've got going on. But your passion should be what drives you forward on a daily basis, because we've got time for that. We're supposed to take time for that. And if we do, our lives will be so much better, and you'll be a much more productive, helpful member of society. That's all I really had to say about that, guys. I just want you to make sure that you don't get stuck in the past in a way that makes it so that your future is not bright. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. And I'll see you in the next one.